Okay, so I assembled, oh gosh, my first Super Simples by Pink Monarch Prints, and let me show you. Well, I guess I should get a piece of paper so you can see. Let me, excuse my arms, because you know it's supposed to go over the side of your page like this, and then this is glued down. Now I made mine a top loading pocket. Good grief, y'all. So when I put it on my page, I'll glue it down this way. So this way, this tag will come in. And then I followed all her instructions kind of this way, but I put an extra tag on there. And then it opens up here. I made another top loading pocket on this one. And then I turned this into a little pocket, which I need to find something to go inside. And then just left this open as a journal and tag, a double tag. And then I turned this into a top loading pocket. She had just glued hers down as a note, you know, to journal on, but I just put some file folder and made a little tag for this. Well, you know, things never go back in how they're supposed to, and it's not even snug. But anyway, there we go with that one. And then the back, I just added some little leftover snippet parts to this. Since it was cut at an angle, I just thought, you know, gave it a little more personality. And then it opens up, and I did just glue this on here flat, you know, for journaling, but I took this other little card and snipped a little piece off and made it as a little flippy note instead of putting it down inside. And that's that one. So now, you know, and all I did was, you know, I had printed an extra page, so I just tore off some other parts and pieces and glued some doily down, and then some more of this. All this is the ephemera that she had in there that she put in hers. Now I did not punch my things with the ends or anything with lace. With a little lace punch, I just left them plain because I liked them plain. And this is the back side of that little flippy thing I did that I just glued on to make another little journal tag. Journal card for journaling, so it didn't go to waste. But that is my version of my inspired by. I believe they said her Nancy said her name was Anna at Pink Monarch Prints. So we're going to try to make something similar to this using our Summer's Bounty Kit from Michelle at TheJunkJournalStudio. So I printed 2 of this page, and this was her Facebook freebies that she sent. This page, oh, it's not even a full one. Doggone it. I hope I have enough. Now that I'm looking at it, I had used a little bit of it, but I'm hoping this will be enough to do. And then I just pulled these things out of my ephemera parts from the kit so I can see what I needed. I mean, because I think I'm going to use those, but who knows? We might change our mind halfway through. I mean, that is what I do. Let me just put all my papers up there so I can see what I'm doing. All right, now, let's measure this here, because I forgot. It measures just a little bit over 9 inches, so I'm just going to cut it at 9 inches. 9 by, not quite 7, so but we're going to cut it at 9 by 7. So let's cut 2 pieces 9 by 7. Well, you know, of course, you got to look at here, decide who you want to sacrifice. Because on my front, you won't, excuse me, you won't see that. So if we did this one, I want to make sure I keep this rose. Good gosh, sorry y'all. Even though you're not even going to see that, well, we might change it because I like the rose. All right, so let's just cut this off at 9. And I don't even remember. I think I could get a whole piece of paper. I know, you know, sometimes. Alright, so let's go here. And we'll cut off at 9. You know, I probably won't be able to find this mark, but we're going to mark it good. That way I really won't be able to get it. So, let's cut this down at 9. I was going to say, see, I've already lost it, but I found it. Okay. So 9. Alright, by. Let's see, where's my 7? Well, actually 7 comes to the very top of here. So I think I'm gonna, I want that pink flower on there. Oh man, this just goes in here at 7 inches. Or 9 inches, I should say. Let me just trim a hair off the side, because it is, oops. It is literally a hair too wide for my little mini guillotine, because I didn't want to bring out the big one. There. And then we'll cut that off there. You know, that does not even look straight. I'm telling you. Let me move this over. That does not look straight. Oh, hold on. I know it might just be the design on the paper, but I don't think so. I think it's me. Let me come over to my big guillotine. I should have did that in the first place, but no. Nope, definitely not cut straight. Okay. So, yeah. If you don't have one of these that's a little wider than that, then just get up and go cut on your guillotine. Okay, and then I'm going to need another one. I'm going to cut this one 9 by 7. Let me see what I've got. I'm probably have to trim it down. Right underneath 9 by 7. Okay, so right under 9. What is this? No cut straight day? Okay, 9 by 7. And I will more than likely have to go and print another one of these pages before it's all said and done with. Maybe. Alright, so now we're going to fold this in half. I know I don't have any of my stuff prepared. This is definitely fly by the seat. I'm just going to look at it. You cut it. Oh. Okay, so we have that. And then this one will be folded over. So I did print these on the 45-pound paper, but since, you know, that's scarce, I have the 32-pound regular paper, but that's pretty thick. I mean, when she was doing them, she printed them, Anna was printing them on some card stock and then just double backing them, but you know, it does get kind of a little heavy. Okay, so this is our front, because this is going over right here. I know I gotta get my stuff straight, so because we want it to look like that. Okay, so we have that. This is gonna be plain. Then this one is gonna come in here, and that's gonna make this our first little thing. Okay, so, and if you're gonna ink, I would say possibly go ahead and ink now, which I've got my ink is, oh, hello, I know I'm losing glue. Let me get it before it goes into my trash can, and then, Lord, I'll never see it again. Okay. Because, you know, my trash can's pretty heavy anyway, so. Alright, let me just go ahead and ink it. These are such pretty papers from Michelle's. I mean, you can use this forever and ever. I mean, it just goes with everything. Great neutral collage. Okay. All right. Whoops. Why do I even bother? I don't know. Oh, let's go ahead and ink this page too, just to get rid of the bright edges. You know, because if you're going to do one, you might as well do them all. Okay, so we have 3 pages of 9 by 7s. And it's 9 long ways, 7 top and bottom. Okay, let me put this on here now. So we have this, and then back here. So on this first one, this is the front of your page, because it's going to be going on your page this way. You know, if you want it to go the other way, just make everything backwards. Really confuse yourself. So we're going to put a thumb hole right here. You know, not that I won't confuse you too much, but, you know, go for it. Yeah. And then I got some paper from Amazon, because, you know, this stuff is hard to find, because, you know, we're on a national paper shortage. Again, if it wasn't toilet paper, now it's stinking paper. But it arrived all bent and damaged and no good. And of course, you can't reorder it, because I swear what they shipped to me was the very last thing in the bucket. But I mean 1/4 of the papers were all dented, and you couldn't even save it. You couldn't even put it through a copy machine. So I had to send that back. So I don't know. This paper, is everybody finding this problem with their paper? It's ridiculous. I know Gail had mentioned it months ago, but I was trying to use a different brand. Well, haha, joke's on me. All right, so this is our front page. This is the back page that we put a divot in to make an extra little top tuck. Okay, so we have that. Now, let me see what I'm doing here. I don't know. All right, so we have that and that. And then this part is going to be like that. So you're gonna put this into here, but I think we have to glue something else on there first, because this one goes underneath here. Yes, okay. And let me get that out of the way before you can't see. So let me just go ahead and ink behind here. I know I need to change this thing out. See, instead of worrying about saving this stuff, I need to be worrying about paper. All right. So since it's going to go like that, this is going to go. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. I'm going to have to start this all over. Yes, I am. All right. So, because she tucked hers in there, but, you know, we really don't have to tuck it, because Anna's was, she, you know, put it underneath there a little bit, because when you put this together, hers actually showed, but since I cut mine to how I wanted it, we don't need to. So let's just trim this in half. Make sure I'm straight, because for some reason I can't seem to cut straight. So I'm going to save this little piece, and we're going to lay this one down and glue it to here. I know you can see me, but she had that little flippy thing. Oh, see, I'm just totally not prepared. All right, but that was before she glued this down. All right, let's glue this one. I know it's going to stop, but you know, This is real life. This is what happens. I know. I might have to make little cheat sheet cards for you. But it's just to show you, if you bought her little kits, which, I mean, they're awesome, how you can just take and turn it around, you know, turn it into something to use your other digitals with. So let's just glue this one onto here, because this is just a plain piece of paper. It's not a pocket or, ooh, that was not a very straight line. Let me just make sure I'm straight there. But I will bend this back and ink that just so it won't show. All right. But yeah, you know, I told you John had got a new phone and stuff for himself. Well, it won't take a picture. So he opened up the other one, you know, the one that he had got for me, and by gosh, it took a picture just fine. So he had to send that phone back, because it will focus taking on the back like you're shooting a video, but it won't focus and take a, you know, if you're taking a picture from the front or something. I don't know, but all I know is one of them worked, one of them didn't. So he went to town and brought that back to drop that off. Yet again, another Amazon thing. Is anybody else finding problems with, you know, the quality of the things that they're getting from Amazon lately? It can't just be us. We can't be on someone's poop list. I mean, it's a good possibility, but I mean, come on. All right. So now I was thinking of using this, but I think this might just be too bold for a little pocket. I know. I have reserves. I think, you know, I might have to put you on pause, because I'm just doing a flippy thing. I mean, that is mighty bright against that, but I mean, I like that. Okay, we have this. Hold on. We have this flower, which I think I might just do that. We'll see. Once we put things on top of it, maybe it won't be so awful bad. All right, so this measures, whew, I know it's hurting my eyes just looking at it. But anyway, this pocket measures, looks like not quite 3.5. All right, hers is double-sided. So if I did 3.5, so we'll do 3.5, which, let me bring out my scoreboard, because this will be probably easier for me. 3.5. Make sure I draw it straight, you know. Okay, she has 2 different designs on there, but unless you printed your paper with 2 different designs on it, we're gonna have to go with this, and we need to leave about 1/2 inch lip on there, because we're gonna tuck it underneath there. So we're gonna, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. We're gonna cut it about 4 1/8. This is some scrap, and then this is this, because we're gonna put it underneath here to make it our little hinge, if I can get the word out. Okay, so let me just go ahead and score here so I can be ready with our little hinge that we're going to glue in there. All right. So let's see how tall we are. 4 3/4 tall. So we're going to cut this at 4 3/4. Okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and snip these a little bit at an angle, just so we don't have all that in there. Now, see, this is going to go in this way, like that. And then we're going to glue it down so it flips like this. And then that side's going to have a little pocket on here. This side, what did I do? We have that person on here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take out a little notch on here. All right, and then let's ink around everything. I hope you're keeping up with me. If you've made one of her kits, then you kind of know the basics. But I'm just changing it up a little bit. With some digitals. Okay, so we have that, and then we'll come around and ink on this side, and we'll just ink over here just so you know it'll all be even. And luckily these flowers aren't any direction, because I sure wasn't paying attention to that. Alright, so we're going to glue our pocket closed. I'm just going to run some glue along the on the edge. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put a little right here in the crack, just to help hold it. Okay, so now we have a little pocket, and we're going to glue this. I got crummies everywhere. We're going to glue this in here to wherever we want it to be, and I think I want the word guide to kind of show. So we're going to put this down. And then put it in here, flip it over, and that way our guide shows. And we have our back page. Let me just push it down good. Alright, now that we have that, we're going to glue this together. So, but remember, when you're gluing, we only want to do this part, because, well, here, let me ink right here just so you can see our line. Okay, so you can see our crease, because that's going to be our flippy-do. Alright, so we'll do the same thing. We're just going to run some glue. And if you don't want your pocket to be, you know, as deep, then, you know, just don't glue. Oops. I'm not doing very good gluing, huh? Then you can always, you know, glue up further if you want your pocket to kind of stop, to be, you know, a little fake. I do want to put a little extra glue on here, because that's what's going to be holding this on here, is this glue. This page, I mean, to the other one. Alright. So then we're going to flip it over and attach it to it. And let's just smoosh it. And then we'll have a quick look-see at what we've got so far. So we have this that's on here, So it's going to flip out, you know, it's like this on your paper. Then this flips out. You have this little flippy in here. This is going to be for a tag. And then we still have to do the back and our front pocket. Okay, so, and then this flips out. Okay, and we have all of our stuff. All right, 2 fingers so far. I know I'm about halfway done, haven't even done anything but made this basic thing. All right, where's all my little parts and pieces I had here? Okay, so we have, like, you know, I'm going to be covering that up, and I don't want to, but I like the bird. I might can sacrifice the bird with the flower up there. The back, we still need that. What's on the inside? Yep, okay, so we could put garden notes on the back. I think that would be just fine. That's back on here. I know, unless I know, I'm sorry. I should have thought this through more. Because then you open this up, we really should kind of have like just a note on here so it's not so thick there and more. But you know, I like the bird on the front because, I mean, isn't that the prettiest bird? And that, okay, I know I'm talking myself into the bird. And we have, you open this, okay, all right, I've talked myself into it. This is in her ephemera, and we're going to put this rose on here. But I am going to do a little side tuck on the side. So let's measure. I know I like to have my centers. So we'll put a little hole, a little thumb hole on the side there, and then we'll ink around it. And I'm sure that we will find tons of stuff that can go inside there from this kit, because there's so much in it that Michelle has. Okay, so let's put this on here. And we're only gluing this part. Okay, and we want to put it on here, kind of sort of center it, but have a little more space on this side because we're going to have, like, I mean, that's almost perfect, but it's a little big. We'll find something. We'll put that on there. Okay. And then, I don't know, this might even just fit in here perfect. I know, I might just have to, good possibility. Okay, but I've decided I wanted, oh, you're on the back. We were doing this on the back. Or on the inside. I think we're doing on the inside, huh? I know. Gosh. Because I'm wanting to get my head screwed on straight. Okay, there we go. We have that. Then we have this. It's going to have a little pocket. Then we need something here. I know she just had little things. I had originally had this, but I think that's going to be too, you know, too much tan on tan. And then if we had this on here, I'm still going to lose my little rose, which I don't want to lose my rose. So we're going to put this on here. I know after all that, we're going to put that on here just for a journaling spot. because I want to keep the rows. So now, because I mean, by the time we put pocket on here and then something on front and then on the inside, I mean, we're just going to put this down as a journaling spot, because you know, if you make each page weigh 5 pounds, it's, you know, it's hard to stay in the book. I'll be hanging out the wrong way, not just hanging out saying, hey, what's up? They'll fall out saying, hey, I'm too heavy. You were supposed to put me on a diet. Okay, so we're just going to put this one on here. Alright, so we have our little journaling spot there. And then, like I said, on the front, I want to put this bird on here. And I think I'm going to make it a taggy, a thing up top. I know, that's just because I don't have the pockets on the front like the other one is. So, let me trim this down. It's just because I want the bird, because, you know, now I'm kind of thinking what journal it's going to go into. So, well, now I need the bird. Not the middle finger bird, just the bird. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put a little hole in there so we can just put a journal card in there. A tag, I mean. Since I'm taking away all the little pockets and stuff on it, we'll make it a big pocket. Because we have plenty of tags and small ephemera from Michelle that we can make labels, I mean, that we can make a sweet tag out of. Now, the one thing I'm thinking, I'm thinking about maybe drawing a black line around there, but we will. So now I am going to pull it down a little bit just so I have room for our little topper. I don't know what we're doing yet, but got to plan. Alright, so we got that. And there's still, you know, plenty of space if we want to add some lace or any of that other fun stuff. Once we find out. Alright, so we have that. And then, like I said, yeah, that's too wide. But we'll make something to go in there in a minute. Alright, so let's see what we got. We have that. We have this. We need something for a pocket on both sides. We can do, okay, I need, let's pull out our wonderful ephemera here. We have, I don't know, now we're on the maybe too busy on both sides of the fence stuff. Oh, but that green kind of pulls it up. So we maybe, that would be pretty for a little pocket, even though it says perfume. Let's see. Oh, we have that butterfly. No, we have birds, so we're looking for some birdies. Even though that says flower, I don't know. We'll pull that out just in case. Maybe that might be a pocket on the other page. But we have some gardening tools. We don't want vegetables. Even though I say that, look at that cute little thing. I don't know, why couldn't there be a little boy with his little booty? And oh, that might be, oh, that's not a bird though. Too short, too tall. We have this lady. I don't know. I have to look at her. We got some flowers there. We got possibility of that. Another bird. Well, that's more for the bacon one, though. I know. I might have to put you on hold, on pause, till I find my stuff. So if that was time. We have, oops. I know while I'm in here, I might as well pull some out. That's too big. We have, that's too little, but it might go in there because it's got a little bit of pinky reds. Well, you know, I might have to be giving it up and see what we got with what right here. Okay. Okay, so I'm liking this possibly here, even though I did want that, but that's pretty there too. But then we have this. It's pretty there too, you know, which of course I'd have to chop this off because, anyway, I guess these are made for in and out dooboppies. We have this lady, but she's too tall. I don't know. That's one big old rose she's grown, but I don't want to, you know, lose my roses. Oh, that's just way too, yep, nope. Well, I'm going down fast, y'all. The boat's sinking. The boat's sinking. I think that's too white, even though that is really pretty. Maybe I have to back it on something else. Okay. My plan's failing. And see, I just don't think that's going to look good on there. All right. Let me put you on pause for a minute and see if I can't get some stuff together. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I found a few things that I think will work. Alright, so we're going to stick with this one, the little perfume, and we're going to turn it into a little pocket. We're going to ink it up. Down here. Ooh, I know. I should have took a few minutes longer to think, but I didn't. Too much to choose from in Michelle's stuff, you know. Such a variety. All right, and then we're going to go ahead with these little, this little gardening tool set. We'll ink both sides. Just put that in there. And then there's this, the apothecary. I just thought it pulled out some of this pretty color green back there. And then this little label, it's kind of orangey-ish, but I just thought it would pull in some of these other colors. We're just going to use it for a little journal tag. But you can always take it out and put it in your other. Now, this, we're going to ink around here. I'm going to see, I don't know, I might have to grunge her up a little more, because I think it's too white for my stuff. So let me see, do I still have my stencil? Yes, I do. I've got this little leafy thing, but I think that's going to be too bold for it. And we have like this little flower that maybe if I go and take and put like half of them on here, maybe that will work. Well, I hope so. Sorry, oops, I just knocked something over, because that's what I've got planned. Oops. And then maybe we'll just pull a little more of some flowers in here, just lightly, and let's see what that looks like. Okay, I think that will work. Oops, put that back in the right hole. I'll never find it again. All right, so let's put this on here as our other pocket. And I'm trying to decide, do I want it above there? I know I should have put a little thumb hole in there, but I did not. So, oops. All right, then I have this, which was in the ephemera kit. Some Kelly Island Catawba, unknown, but I thought the red kind of pulled into those over there. Okay, we have that, and then we have this, another piece of ephemera from the kit, some perfumery company, which I thought, you know, went with next door there. And we have all these roses and stuff, so. Alright, we'll put that back there. And then I had this, and I'm trying to decide if this is going to be too much. No, I think it'll be okay. This is just some leftover from the last project that we did. So I was like, well, why not? Let me round the edges, just so they're not so harsh, because we got so much other squares going on there. All right, and then this label is from the Summer's Bounty kit also. Like I said, the majority of this is the Summer's Bounty, with just, I mean, a few exceptions. Though you have to have a bunny in the garden. Good or bad, they're in your garden. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. And sometimes your stinking cats get them. Oh, because they're heathens. Yep, after this, I'm going to have to change this. That's getting quite rough. Okay, so, and then let's just glue our little bunny label on. Stick him down in this pocket. So let's see what we got now. We still have kind of plain Jane front, but well, and then we have our back for gardening notes. We have this that we got to put something in. We have that and that with our little pockets and stuff on there. And then back here I was thinking of putting this little label on here for garden, and then I saw this little one with the little girl with her little rose head coming out. So I think I'm going to put that in there for just a little journaling card space. Well, I hope I can get through here with this nasty sponge. It's getting rough, y'all. Okay, and now let me see. I'm thinking. I know you smelled smoke. I saw. Where did I saw it? That's the problem. I hope I saw it. Yeah, I saw it in the label box. Oh, that's much bigger than I thought I saw. Hold on. Let me see if I can saw something smaller. No, that's way too big. I thought I had the small one of those. Maybe it was in here. Maybe I put it back in the wrong hole. You know, big, huge possibility. Oh, there's some other flowers that we might need that. Let me pull that out. We might need that. Oh, this one has a bird, but we're going to use that for the other one. Anyway, I know I'm not supposed to be looking in here. Oh, all right. Doggone it. I can't believe I just had it and I lost it. I'm just trying to put something else on there because it needs something. Oh, that we might put that in there. If I keep digging, I might find something else too. Not what I'm intentionally looking for, so we might just have to call it a good dig. All right. So now I need just to round my little corners a little bit with my hole puncher. It's just much easier than trying to do it with scissors, you know. But I can tell you when I was cutting these out, I didn't cut it out very straight. So let me just even that up. Alright, then we'll ink around here. And I think this little thing will be just fine for what I'm needing. And then let's go ahead and ink around here and pull some green on that side. Yeah, remember what I said earlier? Don't get them too bulky. Don't listen to Candace at all. No. Bulk them up. See, they were using some milk thistle. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I need to make sure that that's going to have room, which it will. And that I have room for this down here, which it will. Okay. Let's put this down below so we can bulk it up some more, you know. Got to get ready for the winter. Alright, and then we're just going to put this in this little pocket. Okay, which leaves us to back here, our flip out page. It's not so bad, not so bad. You know, I saw this, but then I had that. But then I'm liking this, you know, and then I'm liking that too. Oh, and then I like my lady. So, let's just confuse you all. Nope, I don't like that. I mean, could we just make a funky pocket out of here and then have room just, I don't know, we might. Let's see what y'all think. I think let's do it. Huh? Maybe we can glue her onto here. even though I don't like the thyme. Maybe she could just be growing some thyme. And we can make this our pocket. Alright, I'm kind of liking that one. Let me put this back before I lose it. Okay, so we're going to cut it on the side here, but we want the black line to show. Okay, and if we put it on here like this, and if we leave this on here, there's room to glue her down. And no, because then we'd bend her. I was like, well, maybe we could just make her a flip, but no, we're going to bend her, and I want to stick with this. Okay, but should I put a, or should we chop it off right there? I think I want to chop it off. I know, just because I'm wanting that pink rose to show. Alright. So we have, oh, the new guide time. Get your time on. And let's see, can we find, you know, that means I gotta go back in this bucket. Let's see if something jumps out at me nicely that it doesn't bite. This is too little. I don't know. Maybe. I know I got 3 minutes left, so I better unmaybe it. Baby. Oh. No, I got Artie Mays. This one. You know, I'm kind of leaning towards it. Not the green one, but the red one. I know, it doesn't have to, that's just too much on that. Okay, we're going with Artie Mays. And see, even little girl agrees. So, let's cut this one out. I know, it's been so quiet, I'm telling you. She's starting to do her barking. Not as bad, but still enough. And they told me she had, you know, dissolvable stitches. Well, nothing's dissolved yet. So I guess I need to give them a call and tell them, how long, y'all? Because it's been a while. And, you know, they are some big old ugly. Okay. Alright, so let's ink around her and kind of grunge her up without breaking her watering can. That was a fussy cut, Michelle, you know. Whoo! Fiddles. And then we'll ink around here. And just around here in case some of it shows through, you know. And then our little number. Like I said, this is from Artie Mays. Oh, just one of her number things. I know, that's horrible, but I can't remember which one. She has so many to choose from, you know. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that when it folds, that we're not folding on ourselves. And I want, okay, so me about 1/2 inch from the side. So let's, well, we're going to have to glue that. So it'll be a skinny pocket. And then I decided I wanted that there before I stick it good, you know. It's got to be able to flip. Oh, darn it. I'm going to run out of time. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, then we're going to stick her on here. Whoops. Now I'm going to get glue crazy. Doggone it. Let's stay on the lines. I know, I hear you, Beverly. This took entirely too long. Well, sometimes the pocket takes a while. Oh. Make sure it's going to turn. Yes, we are. And we'll squish it down. And then, like I said, I'll have to come back in and make some little things to go inside our little pockets, our little hidden pockets. Because I've run out of time. Because I wasn't prepared in the beginning. And I was flying by the seat of my pants. Okay, but see, we have a tuck spot there. Hey, you know, I just hate, you know, if they're too long, I mean, not long enough, then you lose them down into the abyss. So I try not to put short, you know, too short of things in there. All right, so here we go. This is just our base for now until I'll, you know, do some other things for it. So we have this, which is going to be a pocket for a large tag. Then it flips this way. This is a top tuck for a tag. And then we have these little things in here. We made this pocket, this little pocket. This is going to be a little pocket here too. And we got some little journal and tucks in there. Back here we did this one and have some little journal tucks there. We're going to make an index card to go on that side. Then it flips. Then this is the back for journaling, which, you know, you could have made another pocket out of it, but it's getting pretty, you know, thick. And then back here we have this one that we just put together, and we're going to make something to fit in there too. So I will get the other things together so we can do that. But that is my inspired by, I guess we'll do like that, inspired by the Pink Monarch Prints Super Simple #1, which hers was easier, you know, but if I would have had all my stuff together, it'd been quicker. But, you know, why are we going to do anything simple? All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you give it a try. And like I said, if you have her little thing, make hers first. You know, watch her video. It's a lot easier. And but it just kind of, it's on the same premise as hers, just using some of most of the digitals out of Michelle's Summer's Bounty journal, and so that way we can put it into one of our journals that we're working on, that I'm, you know, making things to go in, and then it's going to be like, psh, go together, right? Yeah, right. We'll see. All right, guys. Well, I hope I was in frame after all that. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. I hope this wasn't too confusing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your love, all your support. And like I said, check out the Pink Monarchs if you haven't already seen hers. The super simple pockets, which I've misplaced the front two now. And then, you know, once you give it a try, then just take some of your papers that you have and just use the same thing with it, and just, you know, you can just do so many other different things with it. All right, so I will see you on the next video. Here's some kisses and here's some loves. Y'all have a great day and a blessed day. Bye, guys.